I guess I have not been on TikTok in quite a while. God, getting older and hair getting grayer, teeth getting crookeder. I'm not crazy about seeing myself on camera, but I do want to come on and just kind of give a little check in. I'm going through a deep birthing process of what I would call the next level evolution for the human race, right? Those of us in the first wave are involved in birthing this brand new level of evolution. And the best way that I can describe it is, when Mary was preparing her womb to birth the Christ, right? The Christ child. In this case, Mary is all of us preparing our womb to birth the architecture of Christ consciousness. And to do this, it's a moving away from all distraction to focus the attention and the intention on hosting this brand new architecture that allows for the prolific circulation of liquid plasma light, which is our true essence as the solar cosmic Christ, right? We don't just have the fluids in our body, we have the the um the fluids in our body receptive to receiving and circulating liquid plasma light. And so this is a process of deep cultivation of the immaculate concept of the living Christ. And it takes all the focus, because what we're doing is we're taking a place where the pain body and duality of the default system that is kind of has been handed down to us from forces of the compromised matrix, let's just call it. And we're going into that compromised imposter area and we're reclaiming it for the Queen of Heaven in the womb, whether you're a man or a woman. That womb is where we host the immaculate concept of the return of our joy, our peace, our presence as Christ consciousness. And there are a lot of forces out there that pull us, every distracting force, every force out there that isn't totally committed to solar cosmic Christ embodiment will make it harder for us to embody that. So it's a time where I'm having to go into kind of a deep hermitage, which I'm sure Mary did when she knew she was pregnant with the Christ. At my point, I've had these experiences of having the seed implant and then it miscarries and then I bring it back in. So it's in a very volatile and fragile state where it hasn't reached stable implantation. So I lose it. I go in and out, and it's like night and day when I feel the seed inside my lower chakra implanting from my solar plexus, and I feel like this rose growing in me of this organic matrix of living love and unshakable peace. When I feel that, I feel incredible joy. Everything in my physical body starts to lift up to a higher level and begin to overcome the state of chronic fatigue that is pretty much my constant state as long as I'm identified in duality. It's like my body is like, hell no, we won't go. If I'm not identified in the Immaculate Concept, my whole body just plays dead. So, but the minute I feel the seed code in me, my body starts to spark and come to life. So there's no mistake, right? There's absolutely no mistake of when this thing is implanted and I'm on the proper timeline and when I've lost the timeline. And duality in the entire, compromised matrix has taken its default position. So that's why I'm mostly in hermitage mode right now, to birth, to host the womb, right? To become the womb and the environment that this womb needs, the thought forms, the emotions, the actions, the way I live my life is the environment that either cultivates this implantation or miscarries the whole thing. And so in this place right now, like I said, it's really like fragile. So I have to master my alignment with my thought forms of truth, right? So let's talk a bit about the thought forms of truth. So the thought forms that align with truth are that we are eternal love. We are infinite worthiness. We are the immaculate concept of the mind of God's greatest expression of love. Joy is our currency. Abundance is our birthright. In faith, spaciousness to be who we are in the now moment, spaciousness to live in the process of our unfolding. The organic living light seed code and this way of consciousness is the way of treating oneself like a living life form that is preciously loved, that is blossoming under a benevolent sky of spaciousness. If you'll notice, you can't really plug into social media or go to a lot of events or focus on the external and have this kind of spaciousness. But once we anchor all this, we can go out in the world and do anything and it'll be anchored. But in this time, if you're in this time like me, where it's very fragile, where it hasn't anchored yet, and you're going back and forth from life to death, basically, then it's really important. And I'm just really getting that I have to do this every day. I have to have an affirmation practice every single day. I have to be present with the seed, honor it, love it, be in gratitude, hold my belly, right? Come into the solar plexus where the seed is, help it shine, then have it send its roots to occupy the fullness of the second chakra, and then sing its songs of the blossoming road. Rose, plant this seed inside my heart. Let it grow all around. Let it blossom till all is its sacred ground. Just made that one up. Okay, so that's what I've been up to. Birthing the rose, the immaculate concept of the living Christ, and being a faithful and adequate womb that can do the job. And since this life form is so miraculous, it takes an amazing amount of focus and alignment to have the precise vibration and frequency that can host the seed of the Christed rose. So that's what I've been up to. Much love, everyone. And I'm going to be bringing forth classes that are aligned step by step with this birth of the solar cosmic Christ. But I have to first birth it, and really feel the sequence of it in my being. So it's taking a while. Meanwhile, I'm working on a Spanish class for kids and adults, really. And I'm working on a musical journey of songs that bring self-esteem and healthy cultivation of self-concept, self-love, and alignment with the highest timelines for the children of today, so that they can be the blossoming heart that they so are nourished by, and that the world is nourished by as well, right? All right, ciao for now.